De Moivre's theorem, part 4.
Hi, hello everyone. For this session, we will discuss new concept. So here, cube roots of unity. So here first, let z is equals to cubed root of 1. Okay. So here, z can be written as 1 power 1 by 3. Now here cubing on both sides. So what you get? Z cube is equals to 1. So from this z cube minus 1 cube is equals to 0. So here you have to apply a cube minus b cube formula. That is z minus 1 into z square plus z plus 1 is equals to 0. So clearly here z minus 1 is equals to 0. And z square plus z plus 1 is equals to 0. So clearly z is equals to 1. And here z can be written as minus b minus 1 plus or minus b square 1 minus 4ac. That is 4 divided by 2. So clearly z is equals to what? Minus 1 plus or minus root 3i by 2. So clearly what are the z values? 1 comma minus 1 plus root 3i by 2 comma minus 1 minus root 3i by 2. So clearly these three are cube roots of unity. So therefore the cube roots of unity are 1 comma minus 1 plus root 3i by 2 comma minus 1 minus root 3i by 2. So clearly assume this can be treated as omega and this can be treated as omega square. Now first one, the sum of cube roots of unity. The sum of cube roots of unity. So what is that? 1 plus omega square. So clearly omega is what? 1 plus minus 1 plus root 3i by 2 plus minus 1 minus root 3i by 2. So clear this is what? 1 minus 1 by 2 plus root 3i by 2 minus 1 by 2 minus root 3i by 2. So clearly these two terms get cancelled. Now 1 minus 1 is 0. So therefore the sum of cube roots of unity is always 0. So this is the first condition. And second condition, the product of cube roots of unity. The product of cube roots of unity. So clearly that is 1 into omega square. So here 1 into omega square. So clearly that is 1 into minus 1 plus root 3i by 2 into minus 1 minus root 3i by 2. So clearly this is omega cube. This is equals to, so here 1 by 4 into a plus b into a minus b. So clear that is 1 plus 3. So clearly we will get 1. So therefore from this omega cube value is 1. So therefore from this we can say that the sum of cube roots of unity is 0 and the product of cube roots of unity, that is omega cube, is 1. So see here next one, nth root of a complex number. So see here nth root of a complex number means let n be a positive integer and z1 be any complex number. Then any complex number, for example z is any complex number, that z satisfying z power n is equals to z1. It is called nth root of z1. Okay, and it is denoted by z1 power all to the power of 1 by n. So here for example, I am assuming let z1 is equal to some x plus iy. Okay. Now z1 can be written as x can be written as r times of cos theta plus I sin theta. Now find nth root of a complex number, that is z1 power 1 by n. So this is also write as r power 1 by n and cos theta plus I sin theta all to the power of 1 by n. So here cos theta can be written as cos of 2k pi plus theta, and sin theta can be written as sin of 2k pi plus theta. Okay. Here k is any integer. Now see here, this can be written as z1 power 1 by n. So this is r power 1 by n, and here replace cos theta by cos 2k pi plus theta and replace sin theta by sin 2k pi plus theta. See here, cos of 2k pi plus theta plus I sin of 2k pi plus theta all to the power of 1 by n. Now here you have to apply de Meau's theorem. So that is z1 power 1 by n can be written as r power 1 by n, and this is cos of 2k pi plus theta by n plus I sin 2k pi plus theta by n. Okay. So here how many roots? N roots. So for that, so take k values are 0, 1, 2 and so on n minus 1. If for example, if k is equals to 0, so what you get? Cos theta by n plus I sin theta by n. That is the first root. If k is equals to 1, then cos 2 pi plus theta by n and sin 2 pi plus theta by n. That is the second root, and so on n roots. Okay. So this is the nth root of a complex number. See next one, nth roots of unity. So here first let z is equal to nth root of 1, means nth roots of unity. So here this can be written as z power n is equals to 1. See here z power n can be written as, so how to write 1 in terms of cos plus I sin, that is cos 0 plus I sin 0. Okay. Now this can be written as z is equal to cos 0 plus I sin 0 all to the power of 1 by n. Now z can be written as, see here cos 0 also write as cos of 2k pi plus 0 plus I sin of 2k pi plus 0 all to the power of 1 by n. Now here apply de Meau's theorem, that is z is equal to cos 2k pi by n plus I sin 2k pi by n. Okay. See here k values are what? 0, 1, 2, n minus 1. So you will get n roots of this complex number. And see here, for example, k is equals to 0. So what you get? Z value k is 0, cos 0 1 and sin 0 0. You will get 1. If k is equals to 1, see here what you get? Cos 2 pi by n plus I sin 2 pi by n. If k is equals to 2, so you will get cos 2 into 2 pi by n plus I sin 2 into 2 pi by n and so on. So this is z is equals to 1 comma this value is omega, and this is clearly omega square and omega cube and so on, omega power n minus 1. So these are all nth roots of unity. So this is the nth roots of unity. So for next session we will discuss more problems.